Assalamualaikum warahmatullah.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Well, I believe we are aware about the election which are planned on the 29th of May for Africa Federation chairmanship, which will be for a period of 3 years, the term of 3 years. And we have briefed others that we have got 3 candidates as per the information which we received from the Electoral Commissioner. And amongst them, one of them is Brother Mohamed Hasan Satchu. He is with us today, and we are grateful that he has selected KIGALI Jamaat, though being a small Jamaat and a new Jamaat in the Federation. We appreciate that he has selected our Jamaat to join us, and inshallah we take this opportunity to hear him out, understand his visions and what he plans for the Federation at large, and inshallah we may benefit also as a Jamaat of the Federation. So I take this opportunity to invite Mohamed to come and present his plans, his visions, and after that, Mohamed, I hope you're okay, we can have an open session, any concern. So after Mohamed has done his presentation, if anybody has got concerns, questions, or maybe you can even take advice. So maybe advice also, it's open, I think, inshallah. So let's take the opportunity to welcome him and engage with him. And inshallah, we wish him the best also in his interests and his plans to serve our communities across the globe, inshallah. Please welcome.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
I would like to request all of you to recite one loud salawat.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad.
When I came here, I was told that there are so many people from India and Pakistan. There are few from Dar es Salaam. Normally, you people speak either English or Urdu, sometimes Gujarati. So I was told that because there are so many from India and Pakistan, I should try to express my view in the language which would be easier for them. So I'm not very familiar with Hindi or Urdu, but as per the request, I will try to speak in Hindi with mixing Urdu and little bit of English. So please forgive me for that. Today, आज मैं यहाँ पे आया हूँ आप लोग के पास क्योंकि मैं अफ्रीका फेडरेशन चेयरमैन के लिए खड़ा हूँ और मैं यहाँ आया हूँ आप लोग के पास कि आप लोग को मिल सकूँ, आपकी जमात के बारे में जान सकूँ और आप लोग सबको जान सकूँ और यहाँ पे क्या मुश्किल है, क्या तकलीफ है, कैसी परेशानी है आप लोग को। तो अगर मैं चेयरमैन हुआ तो एटलीस्ट मेरे को मालूम है कि यहाँ पे ये है। तो अगर हमारे बस में मेरे और मेरी टीम के अगर बस में होगा तो इंशाअल्लाह प्रॉब्लम हम सॉल्व करने की कोशिश करेंगे इंशाअल्लाह। मैं अफ्रीका फेडरेशन में पहली बार कर रहा हूँ। इससे पहले मैं कोई जमात में कोई भी पोस्ट मैंने नहीं ली है और 16 साल से हुज्जाज को हज लेके जाता हूँ काफिले को और वो लोग की सेवा जितनी हो सके उतनी मैं करता हूँ। मेरा अफ्रीका फेडरेशन में खड़ा होने की एक वजह है कि मैंने देखा है कि आज कुछ 15 साल हो गए हैं और अफ्रीका फेडरेशन लोगों ने बहुत अच्छा काम किया है अभी तक। जो सभी नजफी भाई है और उसके पहले अनुल भाई थे, उससे पहले नानजी भाई थे, वो लोग ने बहुत दिन और रात एक करके अच्छा काम किया है और बहुत अपनी कम्युनिटी को आगे लेके गए हैं। लेकिन इस बार मैं खड़ा हुआ हूँ क्योंकि मैं देख रहा हूँ कि अभी तक हम उतने आगे नहीं गए हैं जितने आगे जाना चाहिए। 15 साल 17 साल हो गए, हम लोग आगे नहीं बढ़े, ऐसा नहीं कि नहीं बढ़े, लेकिन जितना बढ़ सकते थे उससे थोड़ा पीछे रह गए। और अगर कोई अभी आदमी ऐसा नहीं आएगा अफ्रीका फेडरेशन में कि थोड़ी नई आइडिया लाए, थोड़ा चेंजेस लाए, क्योंकि अगर चेंजेस नहीं होंगे तो आगे बढ़ना बहुत मुश्किल है। और अभी जो ये ज़माना आ गया है वो इंटरनेट का है। अगर 1 मिनट में कोई भी मैसेज आप निकालो तो 1 मिनट के अंदर पूरी दुनिया में पहुंच जाता है। तो चेंजेस की बहुत ज़रूरत है अफ्रीका फेडरेशन के अंदर। इसलिए मैंने सोचा कि मैं खड़ा रहूँ अफ्रीका फेडरेशन के चेयरमैन के लिए, और मैंने मेरी टीम बनाई है और मेरी टीम में सब काबिल हैं जो ये काम बहुत अच्छी तरह से निभा सकते हैं। उसमें से मैंने मेरे मैनिफेस्टो में नाम दिया है मेरा वाइस चेयरमैन मोहम्मद हासन का, जो 8 साल अफ्रीका फेडरेशन में काम उसने किया है और थोड़े मेरे से बड़े हैं और एक्सपीरियंस है। तो मैंने लिया है कि मैं कहीं हिल जाऊँ या डगमगा जाऊँ तो उसका गाइड मेरे साथ रहेगा, इसलिए मैंने ज़्यादातर उसको वो किया है। हमारा मेरा और मेरी टीम का अफ्रीका फेडरेशन में फोकस है कि हम लोग चाहते हैं कि सबसे पहले हम लोग एजुकेशन में, मैंने बोला था कि इंग्लिश वर्ड यूज़ करूँगा, तो एजुकेशन में बहुत कोशिश करें कि हमारे बच्चे आगे निकले और पूरा फ़ायदा उठाए और एजुकेटेड हुए, क्योंकि अगर एजुकेशन नहीं है तो बहुत मुश्किल होती है। लेकिन एजुकेशन सिर्फ एजुकेशन में ऐसा नहीं है कि आप जाके डॉक्टर बन जाओ, आप बोलो कि तुम जाओ इंजीनियर बन जाओ, तो जाके फार्मेसी बन जाओ। दूसरे लोग होते हैं जिसको पढ़ने का कुछ दिमाग में आता नहीं है, वो जितनी कोशिश आप करो लेकिन पढ़ने में वो लोग फेल होते हैं। तो हमारा एक काम उसमें है कि हम वो लोग को वोकल ट्रेनिंग में भेजेंगे, जैसे इंडिया है, पाकिस्तान है, बहुत सी ऐसी जगह है। ये 6 महीने के अंदर आपको एक कोर्स मिल जाता है जो पूरा हाथ से करने का है, दिमाग पढ़ने की ज़रूरत नहीं और हाथ से आप सब कुछ कर सकते हैं। तो 6 महीने में अगर आप वापस आओ तो आप खुद के पैरों में खड़े रह सकते। तो हमारा एजुकेशन में एक ये प्लान भी है शामिल। और अफ्रीका फेडरेशन अभी एजुकेशन का लोन देती है $8,000। अब आप देखने जाओ तो कोई भी लड़का भारत पढ़ने जाए तो कम से कम साल का $25,000 का खर्चा होता है, अगर आप उसको लंदन भेजो, अमेरिका भेजो या कनाडा भेजो। अब अफ्रीका फेडरेशन 8,000 देती है तो वो लड़के को या उसकी फैमिली को दूसरे पैसे ढूंढना पड़ेगा। तो हमने ये सोचा है कि हम कोशिश करेंगे कि $8,000 के लोन देंगे, लेकिन उसके ऊपर चाहे 3,000 4,000 जो भी कमिटी के साथ के बैठ के बात करेंगे, वो हम लोग लोन तरीके नहीं लेकिन कर्ज हसनात तरीके देंगे कि जब भी वो वापस कर सके, तो उसके ऊपर इतना बर्डन ना। तो हमारा ये नहीं है सोच कि 8,000 से हम इतनी लोन बढ़ाएंगे, 12,000 कर देंगे कि 13,000 कर देंगे, नहीं। हम ऐसे करेंगे कि जैसी आदमी, जैसा लड़का है, जैसी फैमिली है, उसकी कितनी ज़रूरत है और कितना उसको कर्ज असना दे सकते हैं, इस तरह से हम काम करेंगे। तो हमको नहीं चाहिए कि हमारी कम्युनिटी के कोई भी लड़का या लड़की अपढ़ रहे, पढ़े ना और पैसे के लिए उसको तकलीफ हो जाए, तो हम पूरी कोशिश करेंगे इसके ऊपर।
इंशाअल्लाह।
दूसरा हमारा एजेंडा है कि तबलीग की बहुत ज़रूरत है हमारी कम्युनिटी में। अभी मैं जब आया यहाँ पे तो अपने चेयरमैन साहब के साथ मेरी बात हुई थी, मंजी के साथ, तो उसने बताया कि आप लोग को अफ्रीका फेडरेशन में ज्वाइन हुए तकरीबन 3 साल हुए और आप खास कुछ इतना नहीं जानते अफ्रीका फेडरेशन के बारे में, और मौलाना साहब भी आपको यहाँ शुरू हुआ तकरीबन 2 साल हुआ है, उससे पहले आप लोग के पास मौलाना की भी थोड़ी मुश्किल थी। तो अगर मौलाना नहीं है तो तबलीग कैसे होगी? और हम ये चाहते हैं कि हम ऐसी तबलीग का कोई फॉर्मूला बनाए, और जैसे बीमारी होती है, कोई को सर दर्द है, कोई को पेट दर्द होता है, तो डॉक्टर के पास जाता है तो अलग अलग ट्रीटमेंट होती है। अब हम एक तरीका का तबलीग का बना नहीं सकते हैं पूरी अफ्रीका के लिए, इसीलिए हम लोग कोशिश करते हैं कि हर अफ्रीका फेडरेशन में जो है वो लोग के पास जाए और देखे कि वो लोग का प्रॉब्लम क्या है, वो प्रॉब्लम के हिसाब से वो लोग को तबलीग में गाइड करे, मौलाना को बोले कि कैसे यहाँ पे तबलीग होनी चाहिए। चेयरमैन और कमेटी के साथ बात हुए कि ये चेयरमैन ये तबलीग का काम अच्छी तरह से हुए। हमारा तबलीग पहला हमारा चॉइस है जो इंटरनल तबलीग है, जो घर में है, उसके ऊपर हम ज़्यादा पहले भार देंगे, फिर हम बाहर जाएंगे। यहाँ पे अभी मेरे को पता चला कि शिया की एक है, क्या नाम बोला, अमित फेडरेशन जैसा कुछ है जो आप लोग के नीचे है, तो वहाँ पे भी हमको तबलीग करने की ज़रूरत है। अब तबलीग का सिर्फ ये मतलब नहीं है कि हम अपने भाइयों को इमाम के बारे में समझाए, रसूल खुदा के बारे में समझाए, इमाम अली के बारे में समझाए, दीन सिखाए। तबलीग दीन के साथ साथ भाईचारा बनाए। अब हम लोग क्या करते हैं कि वो भाईचारा करते हैं, तो ऐसे हमको प्लान बनाना है, ये जो यूनिवर्सल अफ्रीका के लिए प्लान हो सकता है कि बाहर जो तबलीग होती है उसमें 200 आदमी की तबलीग ना करो, 20 आदमी की करो, लेकिन ऐसी तबलीग करो और वो लोग को ऐसे बनाओ कि वो 20,000 को आगे लेके आएंगे। जैसे हमारे शेख ज़की है, आप देखेंगे वहाँ पे तो कितने बिलाल्स है जो उसके लिए जान दी है और उसके लिए अभी भी जान देने के लिए तैयार है। तो ऐसा हम हर जगह अफ्रीका में कर सकते हैं, लेकिन मैं और मेरी टीम ये सब नहीं कर सकते, क्योंकि उसमें अगर आप लोग का साथ नहीं होगा तो नहीं होगा। तो हम आप लोग को बता सकते हैं कि ऐसे ऐसे करें, हम आप लोग की उसमें जितनी मदद हो सकेगी उतनी करेंगे, लेकिन करना आप लोग को है, हमको नहीं, क्योंकि हम हर जगह नहीं पहुंच सकते और हमारे पास एक ही काम नहीं, बहुत ज़्यादा काम होंगे। तो अगर कम्युनिटी का साथ हमको नहीं मिलेगा तो हम कुछ नहीं कर सकते। तो आप ये समझ लो कि आप जिसको भी वोट दो, चाहे मेरे को दो, अजीम भाई को दो, अमीन भाई को दो, जिसको भी वोट दो उसका साथ दो। अगर उसका साथ नहीं दिया तो आपका वोटर बेकार है। तीसरा हमारा फोकस है ज़्यादातर जो है हॉस्पिटल। अपनी अफ्रीका में आज 18 साल 15 साल हो गया है, हम लोग ने एक हॉस्पिटल नहीं बने। और यहाँ भी मैंने आज सुबह से हूँ यहाँ पे, तो मैंने चेक किया तो यहाँ पे भी हमारी जो क्लिनिक कुछ नहीं है। और आप लोग अभी नई नई जमात है तो उसमें आप लोग को थोड़ी तकलीफ पड़ेगी, लेकिन हमारे मदद और साथ होगा कि कम से कम यहाँ छोटी एक डिस्पेंसरी या क्लिनिक खोल में आए, बीज डाल देंगे। आगे जो आएगा वो आगे वो ज़रूरत होगा, उसका फ्रूट की राह देखेंगे कि आप लोग सब उसका फ्रूट खा सकें। तो ये हमारा ये सोचने का कि हम ये करें और उसमें ज़्यादा हम कोशिश करें कि ये बस ये चीज़ जल्दी जल्दी हो जाए। तो ये हमको भी हमारा एजेंडा में है कि हम अब चौथा है जो वेलफेयर है। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह यहाँ पे बारे में मेरे को पता चला कि कोई खास वेलफेयर में है नहीं, सब लोग अच्छी तरह से उसके पैरों पे खड़े हैं। लेकिन दूसरी जगह बहुत वेलफेयर का प्रॉब्लम है, तो हम लोग उसके बारे में भी सोचते हैं कि हम ऐसा करें कि वो लोग को ये वेलफेयर में से जितनी जल्दी हो सके उसमें से वो लोग को निकालें और वो लोग खुद अपने पैरों में खड़े हुए। उसमें से एक ये है कि हम उसको फैमिली में से ढूंढेंगे कि ये लड़का है कि ये लड़की है, तो उसको हम इंडिया भेजें, कोई ऐसा कोर्स कराए कि वो कोर्स से वो खुद काम कर सके, उसके पैरों में खड़े। और दूसरा है कि स्पोर्ट्स, हम लोग को स्पोर्ट्स में भी बहुत ध्यान देना है कि स्पोर्ट्स अपनी जमात में हुए और एक दूसरी जमात के साथ कंपटीशन भी रखे, तो वो स्पोर्ट के हिसाब से एक दूसरी जमात के मेंबर्स एक दूसरे को जान सकेंगे और पहचान सकेंगे। वहाँ से दोस्ती बढ़ेगी और जब दोस्ती शुरू होगी तो वहाँ पे कारोबार की बात होगी और वहाँ से कारोबार भी शेयर अप कर सकते हैं। और अफ्रीका फेडरेशन में हम जो अगर हम आए और हमारी टीम, हम इतनी कोशिश करेंगे कि जितना हमारे से होगा ईमानदारी से हक के साथ 14 मासूमिन को वास्ता लेके काम करने की ऐसी कोशिश करेंगे कि ऐसी कोई गलती ना हो जाए। क्योंकि ये जो अफ्रीका फेडरेशन है वो तो नाम है अफ्रीका फेडरेशन, लेकिन वो अफ्रीका फेडरेशन का चेयरमैन और उसकी टीम की नहीं है। अफ्रीका फेडरेशन हम सब की है, आप लोग की है। तो हम इतनी कोशिश करेंगे कि हम जो आप लोग को वादा दे तो वो वादा को निभाए। लेकिन स्कूल, बर्तन, एजुकेशन सबसे अव्वल नंबर पे आता है। फिर मैरिज, जो शादी होती है उसमें आजकल क्योंकि इंटरनेट का ज़माना है तो वो हो जाता है कि आज शादी हुई, 6 महीने के बाद लड़ाई हो गई और डाइवोर्स के ऊपर चले जाते हैं, जमात में बात आ जाती है। तो हमारा एक ये भी है जो हमने हमारे मैनिफेस्टो में नहीं लिखा है, लेकिन ये भी है कि हम ऐसा करेंगे कि बिफोर मैरिज, अभी अफ्रीका फेडरेशन कर रही है काउंसलिंग और कर रही है, लेकिन वो स्टेज में नहीं पहुंची है काउंसलिंग में। तो हमको वो स्टेज लाना है कि ऐसे बंदे हुए कि जब मैरिज होते हैं तो वो टाइम निकाल के वो लोग के साथ बैठे 1-1 घंटा 1-2-3 हफ्ते तक वो लोग को समझाए कि लाइफ कैसे गुजारनी है। क्योंकि जब शादी हो जाती है तो ईगो पहले टूटना लाजमी है। अगर ईगो रह गया तो शादी चलना मुश्किल है। और मैं ये मानता हूँ कि ये जो शादी होती है वो अल्लाह की मर्जी से होती है और वो शादी टूटनी नहीं चाहिए। लेकिन टूटती क्यों है कि दोनों को ऐसा लगता है कि हम मैंने जो बोला है सच है, इसने बोला है ये सच है, दोनों वही सोचते हैं। तो उसके ऊपर ऐसा काम करना है कि वो लोग समझे कि नहीं, हमको माफ़ी मांग के बात को बढ़ाना नहीं और जल्दी बात खत्म करने का, लड़ाई को बढ़ाना नहीं, वो सब इस तरह से सिखाना है कि जिस तरह से वो आगे लाइफ में बढ़ सकते। और दूसरा मैं आप लोग के साथ मिला, मेरे को ऐसा लगा कि आप लोग सब बहुत फ्रेंडली हो और मेरे को बहुत आसानी हुई आप लोग के सामने ये स्पीच देने की और मेरे को कोई झिझक नहीं हो रही है कि ऐसा कुछ नहीं हो रहा है कि मैं क्या बोलूँ क्या ना बोलूँ, कैसे बोलूँ। ये पहली बार मैं स्पीच उर्दू हिंदी मिक्स करके मार रहा हूँ, कभी मारा नहीं है, लेकिन मैं ट्राई कर रहा हूँ। और आपकी मस्जिद देखा, छोटी है अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह लेकिन बहुत अच्छी है। जो इस मस्जिद के ऊपर इतना काम किया है उसका अल्लाह उसको अजर देगा, मैं तो कुछ नहीं कह सकता हूँ। लेकिन जिस तरह से मैंने देखा कि कम्युनिटी जैसे आगे बढ़ना चाहती है और आगे बढ़ रही है, तो मेरी दुआ है कि आपकी कम्युनिटी, हमारी कम्युनिटी यहाँ पे बहुत आगे बढ़े और जो भी ज़रूरत आप लोग को होगी आप लोग हमको लिखेंगे या फ़ोन करेंगे, मैसेज करेंगे, तो हम हमारी पूरी बनता कोशिश करेंगे कि हम आपकी जिस तरह से मदद हो सके उतनी हम मदद करें। मैं कोई वायदा देना नहीं चाहता हूँ कि मैं आपके लिए ये कर दूँगा कि ये कर दूँगा कि ये कर दूँगा, लेकिन इतना वादा कर सकता हूँ कि जो आप लोग हमको जब कॉन्टेक्ट करेंगे तब जो आपकी डिमांड होगी, अगर हमको लगता है कि ये जायज़ डिमांड है और उसके ऊपर उसमें मदद करना है, तो हम पीछे नहीं आएंगे। और बहुत शुक्रगुजार हूँ सबका और प्रेसिडेंट साहब का जिसने ये मेरे को मौका दिया। मैं बुरुंडी था, मैं कोशिश कर रहा था कि मैं बुरुंडी से यहाँ मेरा वीडियो भेजूँ, लेकिन प्रेसिडेंट साहब ने मेरे को बोला कि अगर हो सके तो आप आ जाओ तो बेहतर रहेगा। तो मेरी टिकट मैंने सब कैंसिल कर दी और यहाँ आए। और अभी मेरे को ऐसा लगता है कि नहीं, मैंने बहुत अच्छा किया यहाँ आने, क्योंकि मेरे लिए वोट, मैं आया हूँ वोट मांगने के लिए, लेकिन वोट मेरे लिए लाजमी नहीं है। आज मैं यहाँ आया तो मैं तकरीबन 20-30 आदमी को पहचाना, वो लोग ने मेरे को पहचाने, तो उसमें प्यार मोहब्बत बढ़ता है और मेरी दोस्ती भी हुई। आपको किसी को मालूम नहीं कौन कहाँ आपको काम आए, तो इसके लिए भी मैं प्रेसिडेंट साहब का शुक्रिया करता हूँ कि उसने मेरे को सलाह दी यहाँ आने की और मैं आया और मैं आप लोग सबके साथ नहीं। भाई अगर आप लोग के पास कोई सवाल है, कोई बात करनी है, जो एक दो चीज़ मैंने छोड़ दी है क्योंकि टाइम बहुत जा रहा है, लेकिन मेरा मैनिफेस्टो में है और मैनिफेस्टो मैंने प्रेसिडेंट साहब को भेज दिया है और उसने मेरे को बोला है कि वो आप कमेटी में सबको व्हाट्सएप से भेजेंगे। तो अभी मैं ये टाइम देता हूँ आप लोग को कि आप लोग को मेरे को जो भी सवाल करना है अगर मेरे से हो सकेगा तो मैं उसका जवाब दूंगा। मैं तो कोशिश करूँगा कि आपका सवाल लेके जाऊँ और उसका जवाब आगे जाके दूँ। Yeah.
For education,
Yeah.
regarding education, you only planning to give loans or you also plan to, like suppose in Dar es Salaam there is a school for our community. So it's a small community but still there are some challenges for schools. So you are only planning for the loan or any plan to, if there is any assistance maybe to build a school or something like that together with the community?
Definitely. We have very nice, very beautiful school in Dar es Salaam, also I think so in Nairobi, and definitely we are going to help those schools. And regarding your job, you see, we cannot say that we will come and build a school here. It is you who have to tell us that we want to build the school, we have these things ready, and we are lacking on this thing, and you need our support. So at that time, it's our committee, because I cannot decide alone. Being a chairman, I don't have all the powers that, okay, we are going to build a school in Kigali. No way. My committee and me, we have to sit with your proposal, that what you have sent us the proposal. In that, as I said before, that wherever you are stuck, you want to do something, you send us your proposal, and we will tell you that how we are going to help you and guide you. But we cannot tell you that, okay, we will build a school. Or we can tell you that now you need a school. So start working on it. But we cannot say all of a sudden that one night I dreamt and I want to build a school in Kigali. It is not possible.
But together with us, there is a possibility.
Oh yes, definitely.
You are there to support.
Definitely. That is our aim. Education is our aim. The first priority is education. And if you are starting something, definitely Africa Federation, not me, any chairman will be there to help you in this. You don't have to see that I have come over here and I have said this. Any chairman comes. You have this, you have your plans, you have started something. I'm pretty 100% sure that any president will assist you, chairman will assist you in this.
Okay, another question.
Yeah.
What are your plans for, I saw in your manifesto, economy upliftment. So maybe we need more info, like what exactly is that? What are your plans in that?
Well, in economy upliftment, as I told you, that we are going to plan to send those people who cannot work in offices and those kind of places, and they are not being paid well. So we want to send them for a vocation training, so that they should get trained there, and they should come back and stand on their feet. And we will also, as Africa Federation at the moment is giving loan for a small scale business. So we will also continue that loan to give those kind of loans. But we will make sure that we are after them, that they have taken that money, they should do the business. If they think 1 to 3 months they cannot earn anything, then they should contact us immediately or contact your Jamaat, and then from there we think what next to do for him. Our 3 M's, which are very, very priority: education, public, and medical. Okay? Now when we say education, so automatically once a person is educated by college and university or by vocal training, then there is no way out that he cannot earn. Not only that, we will try to form a team which, let's say, from Kigali there are 5 people who are interested to open their business. So from that team, they will either come one of them, or we will take advice from the chairman and his committee that what do you think that we should do for them according, because you are here and you can tell us that this business or this business will be better for them. So then we will work out on that way. So this is the way we want to train our children. We may not be that much success, we won't get that much success in these first 3 years. But definitely once we have already started, as it's not there, it's a new thing and coming with that. So when we start that, after 3 years, inshallah, whoever take the position or may I come back, then you will see the fruit of that thing. Okay? Yes.
Today morning, we were hearing some rumors from Tanzania and other places.
Yeah.
But by the evening, I came to know that it was not a rumor, and it was reality that when you were being nominated as a candidate of Africa Federation, you were being approached with Mr. Azim Dewji to step back, that he should come with his team. Then later we came to see that he also came as a nominee. And now we are hearing from Dar es Salaam that they are planning to approach you back, that you should step down as a candidate of Africa Federation. Since you're right now building your confidence on us, so after listening to your speech to Burundi, that what you're going to do and you're starting to build up the confidence of people. And if we say, let's say, not we alone, Kigali, I'm talking about General Africa Federation.
Yeah.
If we started to have a confidence on you, and at the last moment we come to hear what we are hearing right now in Dar es Salaam and other part of the African, that this is what they are planning to do, and knowing that you and Mr. Azim are very close friends, so then what assurance are you going to give us that at the last moment you're going to just cut the rope on the middle and then we are, nowhere? What is you are saying on this?
Okay. Thank you. As you started saying that they are rumors, so rumors is rumors. They are never true. And I am at the moment here carrying a flag barrier of a Jamaat of 8,500 people. I have not come here as me. I am a flag barrier of Jamaat of 8,500 people because I am being nominated by Dar es Salaam Jamaat. So they had confidence on me. That's why they nominated me and they gave me their flag. I am not going to let down our community just because, as you said, me and Azim are friends. No, we are not friends. We are relatives. He is my cousin and he is my elder brother. So this is not a family. Where I am standing, I am not standing in my family chair or for my family. I am standing for the whole Jamaat of Africa. And just because of my cousin or because of somebody convinced me to sit down, that is all rumors, and those rumors have started from very beginning. And I have taken it very lightly. Let them say what they want to say, but I assure you that I will not set back. Whatsoever happen, I am going to, if there is a will of Allah and my health allowed me. I can be very sick and something like that, that I can even not stand. There is no point of me standing. But when I have my health, there is a will of God. By somebody telling me to sit down, it's not possible. By you saying that Azim Dewji has contacted me or whatever, you see, Azim Dewji, me, Shiraz, we are all coming from Dar es Salaam Jamaat. And our president is also there. So obviously when there are three candidates, we have to sit and talk and discuss. Alright? So that had happened and we have talked and we all had our own views and that thing was over. But it was not that anybody forced anybody to sit down or to play a game or something like that. We all three, at that particular time and moment, we were all confident and we were coming for competition of this championship. So, take my word, I'm not going to sit down and I'm going to stand, and even if I lose, I will try to help Africa Federation in any way I can. Wherever they need my help, I'll be there. And not Africa Jamaat only. I have visited those Jamaat I will visit. When they need a help, they will contact me. I will find a way to help them, whatever way I can. So this is just keep aside, let people talk, let them talk. But I give you assurance.
As a community, we briefed you before that most of the people here are 80% of the people residing here are doing jobs. They don't have their own businesses. So in Kigali also, they have the families, they have the children also. And I would like to know, they are studying also. The children are studying, and the education here is not very easy. It's very expensive also. The good quality education is expensive. So what is your consensus regarding this? How you will tackle, because the people, white collar people will not approach directly or indirectly to ask for the loans or the scholarships. How you will identify and how you will help those people?
You see, in this kind of things, it's not we who is going to approach or decide. It's their duty to contact your Jamaat chairman or secretary, and they should tell what they need, what is their need. And then your Jamaat should look into the matter. Now, if it is he wants education loan, so they know there will be, there is at the moment in other Africa, because we are just joined in. So there is a person in all the Jamaat who stays on this job. That you apply the job, you apply the loan, all the document goes to him, he interviews you. If he finds that you are deserving, you have got a good result, and you are deserving to go, then he forward to the chairman of that Jamaat. And the chairman forwarded to Africa Jamaat, and Africa Jamaat released the money. So let's say maybe your son wants to go out. So I can't help you. If you help yourself first, come to Jamaat, tell your Jamaat that look, this is my position, and now what shall I do? So as I told you that we are there to support whoever wants to study. So your chairman will advise you and he will contact us, or whoever we have kept responsible to look into this matter. It's not that only we will work from our office directly. There will be a person from your Jamaat who will look into these things. I hope I am clear. Ji.
If I can connect two questions.
Yeah.
Nasir Bhai was asking about setting up a school
Yeah.
because of challenge of quality
Yeah.
education. Nazir Bhai is asking regarding the cost of education, because we have schools and inshallah there is good future. But at present, you can understand both of them are asking because there is a concern of education. Whilst you are replying, you are talking about higher education, if I'm understanding you right.
Yeah.
Going out. I believe we are not concerned about going out. The level of children we have here, we are looking for local education. Because either we are business people or we have jobs here, we want our children to have good education. Now that is where the challenge is. If you are looking for appreciable education, the cost is quite high because there are schools which are quite expensive. Now, we are not talking about going out. The concern here is our Jamaat is asking for good education for the children. One is either we set up a school, which is a long term, it requires a lot of work, it requires a lot of investment. The Jamaat should be able to sustain it also in terms of management. On the flip side, if we are ready for that, Allahu Ya'lam. But if not, what can we do in the present situation so that at least the children we have here are not losing out either because shortage of quality education or maybe because the ability for the parents to be able to manage to give them good education. Second point is, I agree with you that as people with issues, we are the one who are supposed to create the issue, agreed. But what I believe here, the interest also is, if there is a fund or if there is something to sustain, then people know there is interest to approach. But if there is no, we are new to the federation, but when we don't know there is any sustainability or possibility plan, then nobody is going to come and approach the Jamaat and open up. Because today, if somebody comes to me, as a Jamaat, we are not in the capacity right now to offer any loans or for that case any support. Now we want to know from Africa Federation. I know this may be premature, but we are just sharing ideas for the future. Jamaats like this, they suffer, and when they suffer, I think you know Tanzania history also. People have left small Jamaats to come to Dar es Salaam, either to pursue education or to pursue job. Kigali is a beautiful place, but this is a true challenge which the community is saying. Education is available but quite expensive, or else you are not getting the best education. So the interest is, as Federation, working with the Jamaat and the Jamaat chairman and committee, what can we offer the community so that the children can still get good education, those who can manage on their own fine, those who cannot, what sort of fund can be organized, an education fund that can support them. Loan can be a second option, I'm saying. First option, I'm only saying, loan can be a second option, that those who agree to loan, fine. Those who cannot, maybe a sustainable sponsorship is available from different donors to sustain such Jamaats, so that such Jamaats, the members just don't run away from such Jamaats and, leave the community.
Okay, I got your point. You see, in this case, for me to reply that we can give you loan or we can help you at the moment, it is not possible. This thing, as you have told us, and we will put this thing with our committee, that this Jamaat has got this problem. So what we can do, how can we help them? At the moment, for me to answer on that, it is not possible. But I can give you one advice. If you have your Jamaat, and all the Jamaat, they give concession or loan or some money from Jamaat to the parents who cannot afford that. And Jamaat works that way. Jamaat work is not only public. Jamaat, this is a local Jamaat. And you as a president have to make sure that your committee try to donate as much money as they can on this fund. And if Maulana Sahib is here, he can explain the public, the community, that what benefit are there giving money to a person whose son is going to study. So what are the benefits for him from Subhanahu wa Ta'ala? So it just need to be educated to our community. And inshallah, if they've been educated, money, it will come itself. You see, God has said that you try your best, I'm there to help. But now if you people, if you are not accepting any donation, you just depend on 2 or 3 people to do everything, they won't be able to. Okay? There is a K.S.I.J. Hasanat, there is Zakat, there is Sadaqah. There are so many money which can come in. So here, this duty is actually of the president of KIGALI, that he should find a way that how he can accumulate the money. Like, let's say, there is one thing I may advise, that we find a plot, we start to build a building, a small building, 4, 5, 6 flats, with donation money and all that, and with your support. And when we rent that, we keep that money for education. You see, so when the rent comes, it is accumulated in your Jamaat, and when you get such a kind of challenge, you can use that money. So normally this kind of thing, it starts from the Jamaat itself. We have, Africa Federation started giving loan for higher education, because in whole Africa there is a problem of school education. It's not your Jamaat only. You come to Tanzania, it's the same problem. You go to Kenya, it's the same problem. So if we go on saying that, no, we will give you, it is not possible, because we don't have that much income that we contribute in every side. Wherever there is possibility, 100% we will be with you. Okay? I hope I have cleared.
Sure.
There is no question anymore?
As you know that we are having a rented place, we have a tenant, and we are also surviving as the situation all over the world. And you know that most of the people there are working people, they don't have own businesses. Now what Africa Federation can help KIGALI Jamaat or other Jamaats which does not have their own property to sustain their overheads. For example, we have the overheads of rent, other expenses. So, what Africa Federation can be doing in this regards?
Again, it's the same question, but in a different manner. As I told you, a simple question I'm asking you, when this move started in Kigali, how long did it?
9 years.
9 years. And since when our Hoja or Nashili are here?
9 years.
From 9 years. So in 9 years, you could come up to this level. And now you know that what are your needs. So here, definitely, things will change by yourself. You can do better than anybody else. Whenever you are building a mosque, as you said, this is a rented plate and you are building the mosque, definitely, if we have hukuk money or we have got some donation, or we can look for the donation for the mosque and help you on that. But at the moment I cannot tell you, no, we are going to help you. It's once you start, then we are there. But you just come and tell us that, okay, hamari base masjid che, we have got a masjid, but it's rented, now you come and build a masjid for us. Africa Federation is a policy maker. It's not our job to come and build a mosque. Our job is to make a policy. And in that policy, we will guide you, we will tell you, do this way, do this way, do this way. Wherever you are stuck, we are there. So it's not our job. If we take that job that every Jamaat has got 100 students, they can't pay locally fees, we should pay. They don't have mosque, we should come in. No, we will come in. We get money, we will get money, we will look for the money. We will come in 100%. That is promise. But initiate it's you. You have to start. If you get a plot, let's say you got a plot which is around about $400,000, $500,000, all right? You contact us, we may take that plot in our name as Africa Federation, and we start building a school there, all right? Or we start building a clinic there. But doing anything, if there is no your support, we can't. We can't completely. So, as I said, that Africa Federation has got so many property in Dar es Salaam, in Kenya, in I think so Zambia or somewhere, and inshallah we will have a property in Kigali. But we can't promise you now. It's not me, it's my team. My team has to know all this, and then we have to work on it. And we just got 2 plots in Dar es Salaam. They were given to Africa Federation, and they have built 2 beautiful buildings. Okay, although it was meant to rent to own, but now they have decided to sell them. Okay, due to circumstances, they have decided that way, that at the moment they should sell so they get money and they should get another one. So our job, Africa Federation, we are interested to help you with your support and get a plot here, build something whereby we can say 1 or 2 level will be this and that, and we can get income out of it. And then the Jamaat can come.
That's your point. I'm agreeing with you. But the thing is, what I'm asking this kind of thing is a big project, right? So of course the proposal will come from our side, right? So what is there any concrete plan regarding this thing? That for example, we are giving you a proposal that we need this. We have seen this property. The cost is this one, this thing, this much. And what shall be your concrete plan regarding this thing? Of course, the proposal will come. Of course, the support will come from us. What is your consensus regarding this? That what shall you be giving the input? Support will be there. Obviously, we can't be able to support in terms of finance. Main problem is finance, right? So, what is the input from the Africa Federation?
You see, you are asking me a question where it's very difficult for me to reply, because this is what we all are talking. If, now there is if, okay? Now if I answer you in if, then I don't think so my answer will be appropriate. As we told you, that our interest is to make our community in Africa, okay, to get out of this kind of problem, and we are there. Now, if you tell me, if we get a plot and you come and tell us that, okay, it's needed $500,000, so our first question will be, how much are you taking? And obviously, it's a new Jamaat, you people are here very recently, so whatever you can take out, we say that, okay, we will pay 50,000 or 10,000 or 30,000. Then we take that proposal in the committee will decide that now what we should do, how to help them. If we get a donor who will say that, okay, I'm ready to donate and build the mosque there. Like example, at the moment, Switzerland or Sweden, either, it's Sweden. They want to build a mosque, they have already got the floor, they've already got everything, but they need about 2 million something euro. So they are going to Madagascar and they are trying to look for the fund. But it's not Africa Federation is going. It's they are going. So like if you want to build a mosque over here, you cannot throw the burden on Africa Federation. It's, you combine with Africa Federation will try to assist you whatever way they can, but also you have to come out. Like there are so many from Dar es Salaam over here, and if you, Sadiq is there, you just ask him that if you go to Dar es Salaam and look for a loan for this purpose, you won't miss. There are people that got a heart and they understand by giving charity on this thing, what benefit they will have. Okay? So that is the way to start the thing. But if you just think that you decide and bring it to Africa Federation, then Africa Federation will not take all the burden. Africa Federation is going to guide you. Africa Federation will try to do donation for you. Alright? But at the moment I can't commit. Because even if I say, okay, we are ready, where is the plot? You will say, no, we will start looking. Right? Sure. Whether is the plot ready? It's not ready. So I cannot commit something which is not there. You come with the plot. That okay, we have. Then we committee have to sit and look. There are so many donors in our community. Alhamdulillah. God should give them more. Alright? That, okay, I'll give you one example. When this COVID-19 started, there was one guy from Dubai, his name was Abid Hemani. And as our president was refusing COVID, so we knew that we are not going to get vaccinated. And half of the world was vaccinated. So this Abid Hemani was contacted to help in this issue. So he took out $1.2 million. How much? $1.2 million for Dar es Salaam to come to Dubai. He was paying the ticket, hotel, and they were given vaccination and they go back. For second dose, after 15 days, he take off the ticket and everything, and people were getting vaccinated. It was all on him. He spent $1.2 million just Dar es Salaam people should be vaccinated. Then there was another person who tried to get some vaccination from one country, and they tried to bring to Dar es Salaam. And it came, but it came in Zanzibar. And then we started going to Zanzibar to get those vaccines. Now, this person, Abid Hemani, was contacted maybe by Africa Federation and World Federation. The other guy was contacted by same Africa Federation and World Federation. But now when we saw that Africa Federation, they saw, or the World Federation, they saw that this is needed. So they looked for donation. And Alhamdulillah, in one day the guy is spending $1.2 million. So what you are asking me, it is future. And of future, I cannot commit now. But when you come, then my team, and we have, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, we are a lover of Al-Bayt. And when you ask for madrasa or for masjid, nobody is going behind. They all try to give donation. So you should relax, take prayer, and don't expect that answer or commitment from me. But as I said, you try, take the first step, and then see. I hope I've given you a little bit assurance, but I cannot comment. I'm really very sorry. Yes.
Since Jamaat is new in Africa Federation,
Yeah.
and since I'm coming from Tanzania,
Yeah.
grassroots of Tanzania, Jamaat, knowing that Africa Federation always promises the members, especially Dar es Salaam Jamaat, especially those poor, that we are building this building for the poor, and we make sure the house goes for the poor. And when it is already built, then unfortunately, no one is getting it. They're all lies, promises coming from African Federation. If you become a president and you know these things are happening, what are going to be your actions and what are going to be your future plans on those people who have missed out the things? Especially right now, if you go and see Tanzania, there is an Afed complex, which is in Temeke, if I'm not mistaken, which is for the past 3 years is closed. And people are asking to go there and open the business, but the rent which has been told to them, they can't afford. And they have been told, you. So if you become a president, what are you going to do with those challenges?
I think because I spoke in Urdu, you missed my speech. I said I have stood for changes. Now, when somebody stands for the changes, that this kind of thing, if it is there, I cannot say that it is there because I don't know myself. But if it is there, we want to change these kind of things. We are here for grassroots people. That's why our motto is education, health, tabligh, and all kinds of things. So we want to change that. We want our community should be getting a resident house near the mosque, near in the town. They should not be far all the time, and they should not be that because they are poor, so that we cannot come in town or something. No, we don't believe on that. That is the reason I am coming with a team of young blood, fresh blood, who has ideas. That is the reason for me standing. Because I've seen something which I have not seen, but we need changes now. How can you bring these changes if you have got the old committees, people who continue running the same federation? You won't find any changes, do you? Do you think you will find any changes? Okay? If a person was a secretary, okay, he becomes today vice chairman. So when he was secretary or treasurer or something, and they all just come back, do you expect changes from them? No. So at the moment, I took this step, and it's a huge, big step for me. You need a guts. You need to be formed to take this kind of thing, this kind of challenges, with no that much experience. But the voice came to me that no, you can do it, go ahead. It's not that it's somebody is telling me, but my heart and my mind told me, it's a time, stand up. Okay? That's why I stood, to bring total changes. But I become chairman, let's say after 4 months or 3 months or 2 months, maybe, if I will. You will not find changes in a week or a month, because I'm not going to do any magic. I'm not a magician. Alright? But slowly, our aim will take place, and you will get the fruit within a year and a half or 2. You will get those fruit, because we believe in changes. We want to change the system totally. If we have said in African Federation, if I'm a chairman, and if I have said that I'm building this for this purpose, 101% that will be for that purpose only. Because we don't lie, we don't want to lie, and we don't have it to lie, have a habit to lie. And that's why I'm taking young blood, fresh. I don't want one who is working in Africa Federation just now to come in my team, because then you are going the same way. You need, if you really love your community, and if you really want to help your community, then you have to bring lots of changes. Now, to bring the changes, you need the whole new team. But at the same time, you have to keep 2-3 old people from all team, all committee, because totally becoming a new to study and to know everything, it becomes 6 months. But if you have 2 or 3 people from them, so you can select, and there you can work fast. Right? So my aim is totally new blood, new ideas, new faces. I don't want to see old faces. This is the only reason at this age I have decided to stand. Without having much experience, but I'm here in front of you, talking to you, right? That itself is a challenge, and I've taken that challenge. You see, it's not easy for a person who has not taken a post in Jamaat or anywhere and come in front of you and speak. It's not easy. But when your heart is clean, your mind is clean, all right? God help you. See, I have not written any my speech. There is nothing. Whatever is in my heart, in my mind, with my chairman, we have discussed. That's it what I have to tell you. And we don't lie when we tell you that. You see, the question of him was a very complicated question, which I cannot answer at the moment. So there are certain things, okay, I got his message. So there are certain things, if I win, all right, I will take to my committee. It's not that, no, we are not going to do this. No, it will go to the committee. That look, when I was on the campaign trip, this Jamaat had this problem, and they have told me that these are the problems. So let us look, how can we help them? It's not that your president should contact us, because must. I know now your problem, right? So when I sit with my committee, then my committee might contact your president and explain him that, look, you have got this problem, we have got this proposal. What are you saying? You see, it's not that he has to beg. We are not there to look for the beggars. We are there to make a policy and to help people. So you have already told me, and I've seen you all guys, and I know that 80% of you guys are working class, and the salary does not be enough for you. Well, we know that now. So we will find a way, right? But no promises I can give you now, right?
That side is a that side is a
So you talk a lot about like education, vocational training, also like sports, bringing having sports competitions, bring people together. But we don't see a lot maybe in Africa. I've been in Africa maybe 6 months, so I don't know. But are there any programs that you propose that will be like for leadership and capacity building, bringing everybody together? We look at the Simcoe in North America. They have the leadership retreat. It's done by the Simcoe. The career training is done by the Simcoe. All these programs are done by the regional federation. But here we see that maybe Dar es Salaam will have their programs, and they have a big Jamaat, so they have the capacity and the resources to hold those programs. A Jamaat like KIGALI may not have somebody running the World Federation because they haven't had these programs, they haven't had a chance to build the young leaders. Other Jamaats like maybe Mombasa, Burundi, all these Jamaats, they don't have the same training that the Dar es Salaam Jamaat would have. So are you proposing programs like in the leadership and capacity building sector that would build leaders from other Jamaats, not just for the big Jamaat in Africa and the ones in North America?
Okay. Africa Federation, for the past, they are organizing sport festival. There was Umoja festival in Dar es Salaam. There was a festival in Dubai. Once in a year, they do that. But regarding your question, I will request you to listen my speech of Burundi. No, Burundi, right? Just listen to that speech where I have explained more deeper other things. Now, if I speak the same thing here, then there is nothing different. So I don't have to come to here and give the speech, I just send the video. That's why there are certain things which I left, because I've already said in Burundi.
But just briefly, because we have a small demand here.
Okay.
I
I had said in Burundi that we will try. We will try that, okay, I can't see much older people here, but we have an idea or a plan whereby KIGALI Jamaat, let's say you are playing volleyball. So we will request Dar es Salaam Jamaat that they should invite you for sports. And similarly, work-wise, you will invite them. And we will tell Mombasa Jamaat that they should invite both of Jamaat. And in that way, it can be done. And they are doing it. It's not that they are not doing it, but they are doing once a year. And I want to make it, let's say, 3 months or 6 months once. Okay? But it all depends on the situation. Like at the moment there was COVID. So even the Africa Federation wanted to do something, they couldn't. Okay? But it is in our plan. Our plan is to bring our community close to each other. It's not Kigali or Burundi or Mombasa or Dar es Salaam Jamaat. It is Shia, Hoja, Ishna, Shiri. Okay? We want to bring that way. Well, it's difficult, it's a difficult task, but we have in our mind, in our program, that we are going to do this.
Sure.
Anybody else?
Anybody wants to get married? No matrimonial questions?
don't think we have anything there.
Jazakallah.
Thank you very much. I'd like to thank Ali Jawad and his committee, Maulana, and everyone who have come over here, and especially those people who have questioned. I really love that, because when you ask me a question, it becomes a challenge for me, and when I reply, it may satisfy you to understand me better and my team. I'd like all of you to recite one Surah Fatiha. وَكُلْ مُؤْمِنًا وَالْمُؤْمِنَاتِ.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على
I'd like to thank Sadiq and Tessin. I'm staying with Tessin. We are just friends, and Ali Jawad from inside had asked me that, tell me what can we do for your accommodation and that. But I told him that Sadiq and Tessin are taking care of that, and I thank both of them for giving me such a homely feeling. Thank you.
اللهم صل على محمد